and welcome to Roll History, a low DC dive into D&D through the ages. I'm your host, Alex.
I'm your host, Jerry. Hi.
What's your real name, Jerry?
Jerry.
Jerry, you're a character from a previous episode. You can't be here.
It's still a Paladin episode, so here I am. I'm Jerry the Cleric.
I suppose it would be weird if somebody listened to the second part without listening to the first. So they're gonna have met Jerry. He's a very important character to the lore.
He's extremely important. Hi, I'm Sami. I'm your other host.
What happened to Jerry?
I kicked him out.
Where has he gone?
He's gone to...
Back to the swamp?
He's gone back to the swamp.
Donkey. Jerry.
Shrek!
Grumba. Roomba. Is that what Shrek's wife's called? Roomba?
No. Fiona. No. Shit.
Yeah, that was just Chicken Run.
Chicken Run has ruined me because it's the only accent.
Touch. Mrs. Tweedy.
No chicken escapes from Tweedy's farm.
That's... you went a bit weird on the R there.
Sorry. Okay. I don't want to be a pie.
Okay.
I don't like gravy.
Sammy, which character in Chicken Run is most likely to be a paladin?
Ginger, the main character, to be honest.
That makes sense.
She has ideals. She's willing to protect everyone. She's trying to do her best. You know, but she does act chaotically, so that's why she doesn't have any powers, because she's already fallen.
Also, she's a chicken. It's humans only.
Humans only. Oh, actually, yeah. We're in 3rd edition, and it's still humans only.
Yeah. Rocky was a paladin, but then he lied to those rats about giving them some eggs, so he fell, and now he's a blackguard.
I have to rescind my previous statement, because you don't have to be a human.
But you probably are, says the book.
So you still have to be lawful. You still have a strict code of conduct. You don't have to be human. But it's unheard of not to be human, because, and this is directly from the 3rd, well, it might be 3.5, one of the books from that era. Humans have ambitious souls, which apparently is important to paladins. Please don't minimize my notes while I'm reading them. Thanks, new phone.
Yeah, we need to get past this weird, slightly... it smells a little bit of eugenics, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Yeah, humans have ambitious souls, which apparently is important because, like, in this 3.5 Player's Handbook, they reference the human ambition a lot. And I would have thought that ambition would be bad for paladins. Because, like, if you have ambition, you know, you want to go places, you want to improve yourself, and that sounds like the opposite of someone who has to give all the time and money away to literally anyone who asks.
Yeah. Also,
if they're lawful.
Humans don't necessarily have ambitious souls. I mean, I'm a human. I
like gravy.
I'd love to be a pie. I love gravy.
Yeah, so...
Wait a minute. We jump right in.
Okay.
In the first part...
Oh, yeah. We should probably recap.
In the first part, we learned about what a paladin was. The fact that Gary Gygax was like, I love this book. I wrote this. And then,
this is mine now.
Paladins had a lot of problems. As humans, you got to have a lot of stats be high, and if you fall...
That's it.
There's a lot of things where DMs would want to, make you fall because they're nasty like that.
They were nasty.
And I think those are the relevant points for the section on 3rd edition, right?
You had a good pony.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. In 3rd edition, you still have a pony.
That's good.
Right, it's not a pony.
Oh, it's bad.
Well, it depends.
That's good.
At 5th level, you got your fancy mount. If you were a medium-sized paladin,
yep,
you would get a warhorse.
Oh, like the movie with all the hundreds of actors in it. It's about a horse.
If you were a small paladin...
Yeah?
You got a war pony. I don't know why that tickles me so much. I'm just like, if most paladins are humans, is this like a child? A child paladin? Are you just if you're just really short?
Halfling riding a small...
It's very adorable and I like it a lot.
To be fair, it's either a horse or a pony. Anything else, and you're a beast rider rather than a paladin.
So, in 3rd edition, there's some new rules about tithes and strongholds. In that, there were no rules.
That's good.
I tricked you.
You didn't trick me.
No.
I knew that would happen.
Yeah, they took out all that stuff, which I'm so thankful for, because, like, did these people not have to have, like, a house of their own in real life to maintain? Because that is exhausting. I don't want to have to do that in my D&D game as well.
I mean, admittedly, when I've played Wizards before, I've liked the idea of having, like, a tower and a stronghold kind of thing, just because there's a lot of spells that you can use to fortify a location and things. So I'd quite like the idea of, like, I'd have a teleportation circle here. Oh, if you cast this spell once a day for 30 days, then it becomes permanent, so you could use this to protect the place.
Oh,
it's quite cool, although it doesn't need to be its own chapter in a book. That's the important part for me. Like, it doesn't need to be a... Sorry,
no, that's really
irrelevant.
Cool.
Completely
that's
irrelevant.
Cool. That just makes me think that, like, the next time you get to play a wizard, I should probably throw you in, like, a... Like, you know...
A swamp. No, I know. You
no,
keep
in, like,
me in
the
a
zombie
swamp.
movies, and you're stuck in the house and you have to defend it from zombies or something.
That sounds terrible.
I mean, that would be bad for your wizard, because you're... I mean, that'd be good for your wizard, because your wizard's a necromancer.
Well, it depends on the wizard. I've got a lot of wizards. I have a whole host of wizards that live in my stronghold. But if I have too many items, I can't give them to the wizards. I have to give them to the church.
That's a paladin. Are you a wizard paladin?
I would want to flavour that. That's
something new in 3rd edition. You can actually multi-class.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
Whoa! Yeah, you can multi-class your paladin, but there is a special restriction.
Okay.
In that, if you gain a level in another class, you can never gain another paladin level. Ever.
I didn't know that.
No takebacks.
Huh.
And they must have realised that it was a bad idea, because later, in Eberron, actually, there was a feat you could take called Night Training, where you could pick any class and you could gain levels in that class without affecting your paladin progression.
At Clyde Knight's night school.
Yeah. Thank God. There were also a few in a year later in the Complete Adventurer book, but those were specific to a class. You could take one where you could take levels in Rogue without affecting your paladin. Yeah.
That's really, like, oh yeah, I've been a paladin for 10 years. It's a different character in this one, because the other one died in a swamp.
Oh, I think he got resurrected. Him and Jerry are living happily ever after.
Nope, he died in a swamp.
Oh, okay.
This one's name, she's called Roomba.
Okay.
Hello.
She's not married to Shrek.
No, I'm not married to Shrek. Listen, I've been a paladin for 10 years, and I've been practicing with the sword. However, last week, I did learn carpentry.
Oh.
And now, whenever I try and say a prayer, doesn't work anymore.
Ah, yeah.
I made a chair.
Yeah.
And
is carpenter a class in 3rd edition?
It's a subclass of fighting man.
Fighting man doesn't exist anymore.
It's a subclass of sandworm. Sandworm. Anyway, please continue. Listen, I made one chair. You can't make me
You'd
never...
still be able to access your earlier paladin stuff. You could just never progress.
So
you were looking to that. Say you were a 4th level paladin and you were looking forward to getting that war
I was about to get that promotion. I could see the horse runing towards me, but I accidentally made a chair before it arrived and it dissolved.
Yep. No horse for you.
It sank into the swamp.
Oh no. Saw Jerry down there.
Jerry's riding that horse now.
Jerry's the paladin now.
Jerry was the one that told me to make a chair. Like Christ did. Christ made some chairs, didn't he?
He wasn't a paladin, though.
Christ was a paladin. If anyone was a paladin, Christ was.
Christ was definitely a cleric. No, Christ was definitely a wizard.
Christ was a monk.
Food out of no one.
Christ was a monk.
Nowhere. Not no one.
Oh, some mild cannibalism.
If you did mild cannibalism as a paladin, you would definitely fall.
No, mild cannibalism's chaotic, not evil. So you could redeem yourself.
You could still fall.
Oh, yeah.
You could just redeem yourself instead of just falling permanently.
Yeah.
Falling is pretty much the same in 3rd edition.
You become an equivalent fighter.
No. Basically, you do a bad, and then you just have to atone, which is now just a spell that people cast on you.
Oh.
Called Atonement.
Cool.
I was sort of like, oh, well, it must be like a really high level spell. Nope, 5th level.
I mean, 5th's pretty high. It's not the highest, but it's...
It's not 7th level cleric spell.
I suppose.
You know what I mean? And then it's like, I was like, okay, well, it must be really expensive. 500 gold pieces.
That's a bargain.
Okay, well, it must need, like, weird...
Like esoteric ingredients and reagents and stuff? No?
Incense.
Just some incense.
Just some incense.
Hey, Paladins, get out there and sin, baby.
I know, right?
Go and adopt as many orcs as you want.
There were some new rules, though, if you didn't want to atone.
Ah.
Oh.
Is that...
So, if you did the nasty, and you were like, hey, I like this feeling.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to atone.
Listen, I love building chairs. I'm really enjoying it. Look, this one here, there's a key in the bottom right, and you flip up the lid, and then guess what springs out?
A chair?
Another chair. And you can sit 2 people on it. It's called the double decker. And
you're now a blackguard.
what?
Yeah, so if you didn't want to atone, you became a blackguard. And I'm going to talk more about blackguards in the bonus episode.
The blackguard and the anti-paladin are basically the same, right?
Thing. The blackguard is basically an evil paladin. They have the same powers but reversed. So this is what I was talking about before. Basically, instead of being immune to disease, you are now immune to the symptoms of disease.
But
so
you could
still catch the disease and pass it on. So you are basically Typhoid Mary.
Whoops, I got my arm falling off disease.
Whoops. There you go.
There you go.
So, the higher level a paladin... Oh, yeah. As a blackguard, the higher you were as a paladin meant you got cooler blackguard powers.
So if you climb really high as a... So the only way to... You could keep leveling up as a blackguard.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So you just become the equivalent of a...
Blackguard still has its own progression and its own, like, at different levels you get different spells. But as a bonus...
so the fall of a bigger one would make a bigger impact?
So if you only had, like, 1 or 2 paladin levels, you'd get an extra smite good use instead of smite evil. Opposite day. And then if you got up to, like, 11... paladin levels, you'd get like a cool zombie friend.
Cool. Is that more than once per 10 years or?
I think so, yeah. And then if it was plus 12, it was like, you're a very good blackguard. And I was like, okay, I'd rather have a zombie friend. Which was kind of weird.
Mild praise from a book. I'd take that, to be honest.
Yeah. So in the Unearthed Arcana,
right,
there were rules for paladins of different alignments. And this is why this bit is so beefy. They introduce the Paladin of Slaughter. Oh, no.
Slafter.
No, I've jumped ahead.
Oh,
ignore that. I mean, that is the next one, but I wanted to start off with the Paladin of Tyranny.
Okay.
Sorry. So the Paladin of Tyranny.
Right.
The tyrannical paladin.
Yes.
They were lawful evil. They lose all class abilities if they ever willingly commit a good act. They must respect authority figures as long as they have the strength to rule over the weak, act with discipline, i.e. not engaging in random slaughter, keeping firm control over those beneath their station, and so forth. Help only those who help them maintain or improve their status, and punish those who challenge their authority, unless, of course, such challenges prove to be more worthy to hold that authority. They never like good characters, and they can't have cohorts that aren't lawful evil, but they can have hench people of any alignment.
So here's the thing that really bothers me with that sort of thing. That character, if I was playing them, they would be absolutely certain that they were lawful good. They are. That's the sort of. That's a textbook like extremist character. That's a Knight Templar.
Yeah.
That is a purge the wicked kind of paladin. And being able to say this is objectively evil. The fact that a paladin's alignment was based on immutable, objective, good or evil as viewed by your DM, I think is the source of the whole falling problem. Whereas if it was what they believe to be good or they believe to be evil, like, that seems like the whole point of that. If you willingly commit an evil act, is it really willingly doing it if you don't think it's an evil act? And then vice versa there. That person is like, yes, these people have the strength to rule. That is the thing. That is the way it should be. I am acting in accordance with that. But I'm evil. It's like Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, I feel like it only really works if they're like a hench person themselves.
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
because that's like in when you get the evil villain, and then there's like the lieutenant who like does everything they say.
The Darth.
Yeah, it doesn't really work just as a character on their own. I mean, I think that's the point.
Like, imagine Darth Vader going around and being like, haha, join the evil side. We're evil. And they're like, I mean, it sounds a bit like that with Darkseid, but Darth Vader's like, yeah, this is how it is. This is how it be. This is how we make the universe work. Hey, I'm Darth Vader. Check me out.
That's like a whole moral quandary in itself, isn't it? That's
and
great.
I find it reductive to try and assume that there's any objective way of doing that. But hey, sorry.
You're in a game.
It's,
we have to objectify it. Okay, no, that's not the right one. We have to simplify it. Do you know where I'm coming from?
I know exactly what you mean, don't I?
I'm just not saying it good. Yes, that was one of the new options. You could be an evil henchman, basically. Now we're on to the Paladin of Slaughter.
Yep. Slaughter. Are you sure it's not Slaughter?
Slaughter. So to be a Paladin of Slaughter, you had to be chaotic evil. And again, you would lose all class abilities if you ever committed a good act. It's required that you disrespect all authority figures who have not proven their physical superiority to you.
That's so cartoonish. It's like, oh, you're required to be disrespectful. And it's like, oh yeah, the first rule is that there are no rules. Ha 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 ha. It's that kind of thinking. It's rubbish.
Yeah, I mean, this was early 2000s, so... Yeah. You have to refuse to help those in need and sow destruction and death at all opportunities. And then it's the same thing about like not hanging out with good people, and you can have chaotic cohorts, but your hench people could be everyone. Which I really don't understand, because how are you going to get some good people to be your hench people if you're evil?
They could be lawful evil or whatever, I guess.
And then finally you have the Paladin of Freedom. Which is the chaotic good paladin.
Okay.
So
what kind of chaotic good are we talking?
Well, you must respect individual liberty, help those in need provided they do not use the help for lawful or evil ends, and punish those who threaten or curtail personal liberty.
So that to me sounds like neutral good.
Yeah, I feel like they're still ironing out the kinks in alignment.
Yeah. It's like the whole thing of chaotic versus lawful in terms of good. It's like, oh yeah, a lawful person thinks that society's laws are the best way to be good. A chaotic person doesn't. What does a neutral person think?
Nothing.
Nothing, apparently.
Nothing. Yeah, so you'd lose all your class abilities if you ever committed an evil act. You could adventure with characters of any good or neutral alignment.
Right.
But you would never knowingly associate with evil characters unless you were on some sort of undercover mission. Which I'm like, ooh. Paladin spy.
If you ask a paladin, they've got to legally say that they're a paladin. Otherwise it's entrapment.
Yeah, and then it's the same. Like, they wouldn't associate with someone who offended their moral code. They can only accept cohorts who are chaotic good. Chaotic good, there we go. And then the original Pally was sort of nicknamed the Paladin of Honor.
Okay.
Honor.
Honor.
Yeah. So then in Dragon Magazine 310,
right,
it then gives you like a whole guide for paladins of different alignments.
Separate to that one?
Separate to that one.
When you say a guide, do you mean like new options, or is it
new
just
options,
how to do?
No, new options.
Okay.
So you've got your original paladin, which is lawful good. You've got Sentinel, which is neutral good.
Right.
So a Sentinel is a nomad, a nomad who protects the world from demons.
Right. Is it mechanically the same as a paladin?
They have slightly different spell moves and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like basically it's a subclass kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. So apparently loads of demons in the world. You go out and try and save the world from them.
Yeah, good
on
thing
you.
there's so many demons.
Good thing you're neutral good, not, Then you have, the Avenger,
Oh, they back.
which is chaotic good. I'll discuss this more in like the actual Avengers episode, but basically they were a loner who searches for vengeance and protects the weak and punishes the bad.
Wears a bowler hat, has an umbrella. Like in... so were they as, like, vicious as they can be in, like, fourth and...
Well, basically, they were like, the punishment was fit the crime.
Okay.
Like I said, I'll discuss it more in the Avenger episode, but a lot of the previous Avengers were like, I'm going to kill my nemesis if it's
Like
the last thing I do.
Like a Judge Dredd kind of type.
Whereas this was the first time the Avenger was like, I'm going to wander around. Oh, here's an evil lord mistreating peasants. I'm going to go and sort him out.
The punishment must fit the crime, and it's like, I've got to do an ironic punishment. He's going to have to push
like
a ball of peasants up a hill, and it keeps rolling back and squashing him.
They just, they wanted to... no, I can't remember what I was going to say. So then you've got the Enforcer, which is lawful neutral.
They just do what someone else says.
They uphold the law.
Okay.
They're basically police.
It's a magic cop. Okay.
It's a magic cop.
That's fine.
It's quite boring, actually, but
Rubbish.
Then you get the Incarnate, who is true neutral. And I found this one the most boring one.
I mean, a lot of the time, true neutral can be.
The Incarnate is all about protecting the balance. What balance? The balance.
The balance.
Must protect the balance. What balance?
Yeah,
the balance of what? Do you mean like good and evil, chaotic, lawful? The balance. Doesn't specify.
Balance.
Just the balance.
Just they're accountants.
Yeah, they're all accountants.
Got to protect my balance.
Paladin accountants.
Yeah.
And finally, my favourite one.
Is this going to be for chaotic neutral?
The Anarch.
Oh, God.
Chaotic neutral. So they oppose law and order. Chaos is freedom. Chaos is true nature. Chaos is great. And there was a really nice little tidbit that was like, anarchs oppose law in every blah, blah, blah. But anarchs won't work together because they're just as likely to be opposed to each other as they are to law. And I'm like, so he's basically just a guy wandering around kicking stuff.
That's just, I mean, all three of those neutral ones don't seem neutral to me. Like, the first one, the enforcer, they uphold the law. But, like, that is an action that they do. They can't possibly believe that neutrality in all things. There might be some things that they are unpleasant about. Do they take joy in what they do? If so, then they could either be good or evil. Like the very, very neutral one, there's no way of being like that and not having an opinion on anything.
Unless you don't have an opinion on anything.
Which is cowardice.
I mean, maybe they get their soul sucked out so they don't have like opinions or
then that's an NPC.
Emotions. Maybe they are NPCs.
And then the last one, the Anarch, is just they're going around being like, hey, chaos is freedom. And if somebody says, well, I don't want that, do they force that on them? If so, then that seems like an evil action. I
literally think that one's just the guy that goes running around being like, I'm going to kick your puppy. There you go. Aha.
I set the house on fire. Oh, I'm so random. I love Deadpool.
Oh, I mean, that's the problem when you come into, like, the alignment stuff, because, like, it is so subjective and so wriggly, and,
yeah.
I mean, moral dilemmas are awful and terrible, and I don't want to think about them. I don't want to think about, like, being true neutral. That's terrible. Oh. Ugh. Oh. But anyway, that's third edition done.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You ready to start fourth?
I am.
Because something really big happens in 4th edition. You no longer have to just be lawful. I know they were just giving you a bunch of rules about not being, but officially,
But the baseline.
you no longer have to be lawful. Your alignment now matches your chosen deity. And you can no longer fall.
Yeah, so back in 4th edition, Paladins were immune to falling. So at one point, I actually fell from an airship playing my Paladin. But when he hit the ground, the DM was like, oh, you've just taken 300 points of damage from that. I'm like, it says here, I'm immune to falling, thank you very much. And I got up.
Take no falling damage.
Yeah, and I got up and I walked away from the table and wasn't invited back. The bit that I remember about that with the 4th edition one, there's a little box in the Paladin entry in the player's handbook that's about falling, because I'm sure a lot of people had questions about it because it was such a core thing. And I remember it saying, the gifts of the gods once given are not so easily taken away. And if you do something that would make you fall, then other paladins will come after you. Your god will put a hit out on you. That's how they do it.
Yeah. So it's not expanded on until Player's Handbook 2. And again, I'll talk about this more in the specific bonus episode, but that's where Avengers come into play. Because in 4th edition, Avengers from your chosen church, if you do an action that is bad and against your church, they would come and kill you. They would take you out. Yeah. But obviously that wasn't until Player's Handbook 2. So there was a slightly confusing thing with the Paladin because...
I guess it'd just be a bunch of clerics that'd come after you until then.
Well, there was that. But also, so the Paladin in this version was more of a divine protector or a tank healer in those MMO terms. And one of the sort of builds you could go with was called an Avenging Paladin.
Just to really just muddy the waters. Yeah.
And then obviously in the Player's Handbook 2, then suddenly Avengers a class. And it's like, what?
Good lord.
What? And obviously the Avenger was a better divine striker than the Avenging Paladin.
Could be, yeah.
So, yeah. So for the first time, Paladins get Channel Divinity, which is like quite a big thing in
That's weird, like thinking about, that's like a core thing of any divine class. Like, it's weird thinking about them not having that.
I think one of the reasons is because even though obviously you worship to God, you were more tied to the church.
Because
it's harking back to like Charlemagne's friends. They weren't, I mean, they were all Christian, obviously. So no one told you life was gonna be this medieval.
That was a little bit.
I was trying to come up with more lyrics, and I'm like, no, I'm not good enough for improv for that.
I mean, you did just. I mean, the baseline for it was replacing the word "way" with medieval.
I'm not great. Okay,
it wasn't even iambic.
How dare you? Get away from my round table.
Oh no!
I am unofficially uninviting you.
You can't uninvite
to my
me
round
from the
table.
round table. I'm the Green Knight or something. My head came off.
That's later. Yes. Originally, Charlemagne's friends were just like...
Sorry.
So, like, they were all Christians, but obviously they swore fealty to Charlemagne.
Christianity back then wasn't about God. It was about having friends in high places, but...
I mean, Christianity back then wasn't necessarily a choice. It was just something that happened.
Yeah, you used to have friends.
Oh, you live in medieval Europe? Oh, you must be a Christian then.
Oh, yes. It's Christianity was opt-out rather than opt-in.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not saying in medieval Europe there weren't other religions and things. Obviously there were. I'm just saying the majority
It's just
of
that
them.
Christianity ate them all up.
Yeah, Christianity just is a fucking nightmare. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't, like, I really hate this sort of thing.
You must feed Jesus. Jesus is hungry.
You know,
what is this, Stonehenge? What is this? Yule?
Pagans. That's mine now.
Mine.
Yeah, so I really hate that sort of like trope of like, oh, back in history there weren't any other races or religions. It was all just white people everywhere. And I'm like, no.
Even Jesus was white.
No.
I remember my grandma getting really angry at me one time because I told her that Jesus was Jewish.
I mean,
But he was! She was very cross with me.
Oh my God.
No, he wasn't. He was a Christian, Alex. It's in the name.
When I was like researching for my Victorian gangster book, it was like really depressing because I'm like, oh, well, I want it to be more inclusive. And like everyone's just like, nah, everyone in Victorian Britain was white. And I'm like, were they really though? And like then you'll get some sources that are like,
really
no,
dig.
of course not. Of course it wasn't. Britain's been multicultural for like a bazillion years.
That's
like
how
since
culture
the bloody
works.
Roman times. Since before the bloody Roman times. Come on, guys. Anyway, sorry. That was a big... I need a fucking cup of tea. I need a cup of tea.
It keeps happening whenever we record a podcast.
I'm gonna have a cup of tea and then I'll come back to 4th edition with a clear head and we can discuss things.
We have a very slow kettle that boils over the course of about 30 minutes, and Sammy hears it click, and she runs out the room right away.
I'm like a dog that smells like. No, I'm like a cat that can hear like the cupboard opening for the food, just like. Meow.
I'm like a dog chasing after a car. You know, like in that Joker film. Love
I'm gonna just.
Okay. Jesu Domine, dona eis requiem. Pia Jesu Domine.
We're going back to Roman times.
Dona eis requiem. What?
Are you speaking? Oh, are you speaking Latin?
I'm doing Paladin. I'm doing Paladin, Religio.
I don't know anything about Religio, sorry.
Dona eis requiem. Thwack.
Whack.
Anyway, that
So
was a Paladin song.
That was a Paladin song.
That was when I multiclassed into a Paladin Bard.
Oh, is that how you channel your divinity?
Yeah. I do the chant and then I do a holy smite.
So yeah, this was the first sort of time we got. This was the first time they introduced channel divinity as a mechanic for paladins. I think clerics had it.
Clerics can do whatever they want.
Yeah,
you know,
clerics.
That's another
are fine.
episode. This is right.
Clerics are fine. So as a paladin, you've got divine metal and divine strength, and metal is in like METTLE.
Test your metal.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it added some modifiers to your rolls. Ah, yeah.
Oh, you just... I will call on God to get a +1 to my saving throw.
I think it was your charisma mod.
Okay.
Yeah. You had a divine challenge, which was kind of like a hunter's mark, but for paladins.
Okay. Like a taunt? Like a...
Yeah.
Okay. You slapped it on them and...
Yeah, and you still had lay on hands.
Cool, that's good. Classic.
Yeah.
Oh, nice requiem. And then I push my hands on, and what happens?
Yeah. You spend a healing surge, but they get it instead.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I mean, I could go into all your different at-will prayers, but...
Oh, they were prayers, not powers. That's fun.
It just... I mean, none of them are really interesting enough to mention.
I'm going to use my prayer. Hit with sword.
Hit with sword, but it's like divine damage instead of sword damage. I found it quite difficult at first to talk about 4th edition because obviously they've stripped everything back a lot because they've simplified it because it's like an MMO now.
The what was it? The homogenization of all different classes makes it a bit difficult to talk about.
Yeah, there weren't any special rules about who you could hang out with or how to get a special mount. You could take a feat to get like mounted.
But anyone could.
I knew that going into 4th edition, but I was really shocked at actually having to do about like the class stuff.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh wow. Because in original D&D, there's a thing where basically the descriptions of stuff is so threadbare. Like in the lycanthropy episode, like the description in original D&D is like sort of like, yeah, it's there. There you go.
If you take this much damage, you get it.
Yep.
Bye.
And it's like, okay, well, can I have just a little bit more? But I get that even worse in 4th edition because I'm like, oh, I'm a paladin. What can I do? And it's like, oh, you can hit people with your divine energy.
I'm excited about when we get to the rogue episode, talking about 4th edition there with their some of their powers. That is like, how does this work?
Yeah.
How does this work outside of the board game?
Yeah. Like, I could talk about how you could subclass into Blackguard and Cavalier, but they have their own bonus episodes, so I'm not going to do that. So there's only really one thing left to talk about in 4th edition, and that's Paragon Paths.
Ah.
One of my favourite things from 4th edition.
It's probably my second favourite thing in 4th edition class design.
Oh, what's your first favourite?
Epic Destinies.
That's cheating. They're the same.
They're not the same.
They're just different levels.
No, Epic Destinies had a built-in way of leaving the game and having an impact on it. I thought that was wonderful.
No, yeah.
But let's talk about those Paragon Paths.
Okay. So if you don't know what Paragon Paths are, they're a thing in 4th edition that basically mean at 11th level you get... It's not a subclass, but it's like a flavour to your class.
It's like halfway between a subclass and a prestige class.
Yeah. It doesn't like... change your class that much, but you get like some extra abilities. There's some good crunchy flavor.
Yeah.
Some cornflake for you to munch on.
What? Oh, is that a druid one? Sorry, that's...
Anyway, so the first one is astral weapon.
Okay.
You could become a literal weapon for your god.
When it says a literal weapon, does it actually mean literally? Do you become a big sword?
I think you glow and become all spirity, and then...
That's not what literal means,
yeah,
4th edition.
I guess not, sorry. I mean, I probably wrote that, not 4th edition.
I don't think you did. That's you were getting the bylines, and we got the book before, and... Not bylines, no. A little blurb about it.
To be honest, I was actually disappointed in this one because, like, the only really cool attack... It's basically you just attack things more, and that's all you do in 4th edition anyway. But you do get a whirlwind attack, which recharges if you kill evil things, which I found a bit odd because in 4th, you don't have to be lawful good anymore.
Yeah.
So you could be an evil paladin without having to be like a blackguard because it just depends on your god. But then if you pick the astral weapon Paragon Path, you would only get the bonus
get red
to
as
that.
written. You'd only get the I
mean, obviously, like if you have a nice DM, then they'd be like, yeah.
But otherwise, your evil paladins going up, being like, "Excuse me. I'm about to unleash my most powerful attack, and I'd like to be able to recharge it after I've destroyed you. So, would you mind committing an evil act for me really quick?
Just so you can become evil, just for 1 second.
Listen, here's some orcs, and I took a baby from them. Why don't you enjoy this baby? Once you get that, that'll be evil, and you'll be evil.
Stolen baby.
I stole this baby. You can steal it from me. You wouldn't steal a baby unless I'm going to recharge.
Stealing a baby is like stealing a loaf of bread.
Oh, yes. We've sort of both become like old Victorian men. I think that a lot of the time, when you go out on an expedition and you commit an evil act, if you spin around afterwards, you cut your own leg off. My leg was evil because I'm evil.
Oh, then I could recharge it.
I recharged it. I used it right again.
You know what I think as a Victorian man?
What is that?
Women shouldn't vote.
Pip pip toodlebob. Let's go out. Let's go in a balloon.
Oh no, the balloon has died.
Oh no. We're in the ocean. Anyway. Sorry, what happened? I just went into I went into a fugue state. That was terrible.
So, next Paragon Path, the Champion of Order.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're the Champion of Order.
They're the Champion of Order. They're very lawful. The description on this was so... I
mean, I get that there are different flavours of Paladin. So the first one is focusing a lot on its god, and this one is focusing more on law as a concept and society and things, a bit more down to earth.
Apparently, it wasn't in the actual crunchy bit, but in the fluff bit, your weapon now glows when chaotic things are nearby, like Sting in
like
The
evil.
Hobbit.
I suppose like chaotic, but chaotic is only chaotic evil in 4th edition, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's
This is
true.
the linear
Well,
alignment thing.
The problem is, like, there wasn't actually a mechanic for that to happen. That was just fluff. So, like, it wasn't like you got a magical weapon. It wasn't like there was an enchantment you could clip onto your weapon.
My weapon glows in the presence of chaotic evil. Metaphorically, of course.
So, DM, you have to tell me if there's chaotic beings nearby.
Also,
I know you won't remember.
What am I going to do with this baby?
Eat the baby.
What? Oh my god!
Clean baby's tum-tum. So another Paragon path, which I quite like because it's a non-human path.
Okay.
Yeah, it's for dwarves, specifically from Forgotten Realms.
That actually is something we probably should have mentioned before. The whole human-only restriction on it is quite strange when you consider that a lot of dwarves in the fiction of D&D and in a lot of...
Oh, I can explain that one.
Can you?
Yeah. I think this was in the 3rd edition thing. I probably should have mentioned it then, but I forgot. So basically, because dwarves, they have like the clans and they live in the mountains, and they have the big clans that they all live in. Becoming a paladin basically means pledging fealty to like a church
Instead of
your clan. So you're putting your religion in front of your loyalty to your clan, which is frowned upon in dwarf society.
And dwarves are nothing if not stereotypes.
Yeah.
Of that one guy from that one book. Well, then 3 books.
I was really disappointed to read that because, like, apparently, this was from the 3rd thing, and human ambition. Humans were good at being paladins because of their ambitious souls. Half elves were okay at being paladins because they were
Because they had half ambitious souls.
Which, what? Okay.
Yeah.
Dwarves were okay at being paladins, but it meant they had to give up the loyalty to the clan, which I don't think is true because surely they're all still worshipping whatever dwarven gods they have.
I can be loyal to my family, but still like dedicate myself to making a good pasta. Yeah. It's not a binary thing.
Yeah. And then elves were bad at being paladins because they were elves.
They just were.
It didn't mesh with their lifestyle. And I'm just like, this is really threadbare.
I think the elves should be able to become paladins if they want. I just don't agree with the lifestyle.
Honestly, it was really sort of like, oh, okay.
Embarrassing.
But anyway, so
dwarves only, Paragon Path. Sorry.
Yeah, Earth Heart Defender. So do you know what they have to do?
Do they have to defend the heart of the earth?
They don't like elemental chaos, so they have to protect the earth.
That's Warcraft. That's World of Warcraft.
I found it a bit interesting because as a concept, that's very similar to Wardens.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that whole class based upon paladins
primal nature paladin. Yeah. Do you think that was like written before they came up with wardens as a concept? And when I say came up with, like, scrape the bottom of the barrel for new ideas for classes so that they could put out a third
I think so, because I think the Forgotten Realms book came out before the Player's Handbook with the wardens in. I would have to double check the timelines, but yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I guess maybe dwarves can't be wardens. Maybe because it's just nature in general instead of rocks.
Dwarves are famously afraid of trees, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh.
I love nature, but only the bits below the mantle.
I love nature, but not any of those leafy bits.
I don't know why. Sorry, all dwarves are Scottish, aren't they?
Oh, sorry. I can't do a Scottish accent.
Great to meet you.
Great to meet... No. Oh, God, I'm embarrassed.
All right, listen, my name is...
What?
Grolf Wildhammer.
Okay, hi. Hi,
and
Grolf.
I'm a Earthheart Paladin.
Okay.
Listen, I've used all my divine times, my smites, my channel divinities.
Okay.
Because the Earth's heart is being encroached upon by a terrible, terrible force worming its way through the Earth.
Okay.
They're called roots.
Oh my god.
And they got these big fucking trees on the top, and I fucking kind of stand them.
Please, Growth, we've had this discussion before. That's perfectly fine and natural. Go back to your cave.
Did I say he was called Grolf? That's rubbish.
I think you did.
That's really bad.
Anyway, so you could also be a hospitalier. Hospitaler.
Hospitaler?
Hospitaler.
Hospitaler?
Hospitaler.
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 Hospital :ER.
Yeah.
It's a medic.
Yeah, basically you were more of a healer, mercy and care and all that. You let your allies make saving throws. Why?
It sounds like
when? We don't know. That's just your
just
power.
saving throws in general.
Yeah, basically you hit people and then all your allies in a certain range can make a saving throw, but it doesn't, like, why?
It's not versus.
What are you saving against?
So hopefully they have something for them to save against, otherwise they just do it for no reason.
Make a save!
Make a save! If the Paladins attack someone, make a saving throw, and everyone panics, and good lord.
Oh no, we might be evil.
Now, there were a lot of effects that would affect you.
I'm affected
in 4th,
by this effect.
With the encounter design in 4th, there were a lot
Yeah.
of little things that could...
Yeah, so I imagine that obviously in use it would be more practical, but to an out, well...
It sounds terrible out of
it's
context.
without context, it's just like, oh, okay. And then the final Paragon Path, and I keep saying this wrong, because it's not Justicar, it's Justiciar.
Justiciar.
Yeah.
Just
Justiciar.
Justiciar?
Yeah, I think so. And do you know what?
It's like financier.
Yeah.
Justiciar.
Justice. So in this one, you're the embodiment of justice. How is that different?
They did that one.
From the champion of order?
You're the champion of
know.
order, you're the champion of justice.
Basically, the embodiment of justice is more defensive. That's really...
It's just crunch differences, really.
Yeah.
That's...
They do get an ability, which does make me laugh. Because it is just called Strike Me Instead.
It's just called what? It's just...
Strike Me Instead.
Sammy, don't do it in the voice. You're giving it too much credit. It's just called Strike Me Instead.
It's just called
That's the
Strike
name
Me
of an
Instead. That's the name of the ability. Oh, and with that tiny splat, let's leave 4th edition.
This is how
leave.
4th edition ends, not with a bang, but with a mild request to strike me instead.
Oh, so we're in 5th edition. We're in the modern era.
Okay.
Some little things have changed. So, for instance, can no longer detect alignment. They detect creature types.
Okay.
So that means they can now be surprised by evil. Ooh.
That's good, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, it makes them a bit less OP.
From a DM's point of view. Yeah. I'll never forget, being putting something together and then the paladin just being like, is he evil? I can tell. And it's like, oh, well,
yeah,
I guess he is. Shit, you figured out who was the murderer. Well, it's the only evil person in the room. That
was easy.
That's, a couple of weeks of planning down the drain. This is why I don't plan anymore. Sorry, carry
on. They can tell if areas have been consecrated or desecrated.
Right.
They can remove diseases and poisons.
Ooh.
Smite is now a spell that does more damage with different level spell slots.
Oh, it's not a spell. It eats your spell slots, but it's a spell-like ability.
I see.
It was a callback to Eldritch.
Eldritch Blaze.
Eldritch.
But yeah, they aren't really as specialised now, but they cover lots of bases. So you've got more flexibility. And I don't really care about any of that shit because let's talk about oaths.
Okay.
The main reason.
So the baseline paladin is the same paladin as always, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. They're slightly different. They're less OP. They're kind of like They're still like a sort of divine protector, but like they're not as good at healing as like a cleric, or like they're not as good at spells as a spellcaster.
They're
But
half caster, aren't they, in this? Like a ranger and...
So, but they're good because like at the end of the day, they have a sword and a shield and can cast spells and can heal. Even if they're not the best at one of those things, they can do all three.
Yeah. How do they... Can they still fall?
Kind of. So the new thing in 5th edition with Paladins is that Paladins now take an oath. And depending on what oath they take depends on their alignment, their gods, their powers all change depending on the oath they take. And in the oath, there's specific tenets that act as like a code of conduct for the paladin. I didn't mean to call them pally, sorry, shit.
Just reading from your notes.
That's my WoW days coming through.
Oh no!
Yeah, so we'll talk about falling in a minute.
Okay.
I'm just going to go through all the oaths because I really like this. Like, as a mechanic and as a roleplay thing, it's just really interwoven really well, and I really like it. So you've got the Oath of Ancients, which was introduced in the player's handbook. So this is like a warden-esque kind of class, because they love natural beauty in the world, and it attracts like nature gods and fae beings and stuff like that.
So if you want to make a crunchy nature paladin, that's the one for you.
Yeah. So by taking the Oath of Ancients, here are your tenets. So there's Kindle the Light. Through your acts of mercy, kindness, and forgiveness, kindle the light of hope in the world, beating back despair.
Cool.
Shelter the light. Where there is good, beauty, love, and laughter in the world, stand against the wickedness that would swallow it. Where life flourishes, stand against the forces that would render it barren.
Cool.
Preserve your own light. Delight in song and laughter, in beauty and art. If you allow the light to die in your own heart, you can't preserve it in the world.
This is a lot more fae than I remember.
Yeah, it's so good. And then finally, be the light. Be a glorious beacon for all. Be a glorious beacon for all. Be a glorious beacon for all those who live in despair. Let the light shine of your joy and courage shine forth in all of your deeds.
I like that the last two are kind of look after yourself before helping others.
Isn't that so nice? So obviously in that one you get sort of like naturey, druidic kind of spells. You get like moonbeam.
Classic.
Your channel divinity, you get 2 abilities for each channel divinity now.
So like the...
Oh yeah, with the 4th edition you got that too, sorry. I don't know.
No.
Well, they're more separate, like, because obviously in 4th edition it was like...
It was a baseline.
One of them was like, get a bonus to your attacks, and the other one was get bonus to your saving throws.
Yep.
Whereas, for instance, the Oath of Ancients, the first one is Nature's Wrath, which is basically like spectral vines that grab people and hold them. And then Turn the Faithless, which I found a bit weird, because basically it's like Turn Undead, but for the Faithless, and the Faithless are counted as fae and fiends.
Interesting.
But I found that quite odd, because in the fluff it's like, oh yeah, fae beings and nature gods and things like that, like dryads and all that kind of malarkey. They're attracted to you. You're attracted to them. You like...
I guess it's it works on the kind of fae that... I mean, really, this is a summer court Seelie kind of paladin.
I imagine
and I
like
assume
it's against unseelie
your
ones.
winter types that would be turned by
What
this.
do you mean you winter types? I'm not a winter type.
I said your winter types.
Oh, okay.
It's a figure of speech. How dare you?
I got offended. I'm just
You're
like...
absolutely a summer fae, don't worry.
I better be. So you're resistant to spell damage. Oh, like in the olden times.
Like in the olden times, yeah.
Once you reach, I think that's at 7th level, and then at 15th level, you can no longer die of old age.
Right.
Or be magically aged. You know, like a fae.
That happens, yeah.
Also, if you drop to 0 hit points, you don't die.
Are you just... Do you fall unconscious, or...
Just get back up.
You just... Ooh. Huge.
And then at level 20, you get an ability called Elder Champion, where you become like an avatar of nature. and it's all very cool, and basically you become a big tree.
Oh, so the Paladin's capstone comes from its oath rather than a baseline one.
Yeah.
That's quite out of the ordinary for...
It's so cool. And that's why I was thinking about having a whole bonus episode about oaths. But then I realised I would have nothing to talk about in the 5th edition
because
section if I did that.
This
is the... Yeah,
So that's a new style of Paladin. What about, like, is there, like, the classic, like...
Oh, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't put these in a good order, sorry. There we go. Oath of Devotion, the iconic Paladin. Do you want to hear some...
Let's go, yeah.
Okay. Honesty. Don't lie or cheat. Let your word be your promise.
Okay, drugs are bad.
Courage. Never fear to act, though caution is wise.
Ah, thank you for specifying, otherwise...
So don't Leroy Jenkins your ass. Compassion. Aid others. Protect the weak, and punish those who threaten them. Show mercy to your foes, but temper it with wisdom.
Okay, it's nice that they're adding these little caveats to.
So you don't have to be lawful stupid.
Don't be a dumbass.
Oh, I'm going to spare the lich because he's good now.
I mean, he said he was sorry.
Yes, I am very good. I'm a nasty lich. No, Jerry, kill the lich.
You just call yourself nasty again. Wait, why is Jerry back? Is Jerry the lich?
Jerry's the paladin.
Jerry's the paladin now.
Yes, I killed him and took his place. I mean,
I watched him pass. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Honor. Treat others with fairness and let your honourable deeds be an example to them. Do as much good as possible while causing the least amount of harm.
Utilitarianism.
Duty. Be responsible for your actions and their consequences. Protect those entrusted to your care and obey those who have just authority over you.
Mm-hmm. I like that it specifies just authority.
I know, right?
That's always been a thing where you go to and it's like, well, the law here is that you have to kick peasants in the nads.
And the paladin's like, I guess I have to kick peasants in the nads.
I have no choice.
I super felt like it.
Okay.
So your challenge divinity for this one, you get Sacred Weapon, which imbues your weapon with holy magics, and you get to add your charisma modifier to attack rolls.
Nice.
And you get Turn the Unholy, which is basically turn undead, except you also get to do it to fiends
instead of
just
fae.
undead.
Oh, sorry, I'm comparing it to the ancients.
Oh, sorry,
one,
yeah. So, it's like that one.
It's
except
an enhanced turn undead. Here's how it works with your... Yeah.
At 7th level, you get Aura of Devotion, which means no one in the aura can be charmed. And that
sort
beefs
of
up
like the anti-magic aura that they used to have just for 1 inch around them.
5th level, you get Purity of Spirit, which basically means you always have protection from evil/good cast on you at all times.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah. At 20th level, you get Holy Nimbus, which is an aura of sunlight.
It's something you can say to Batman. Sorry.
Holy Nimbus. It's an aura of sunlight. It's very nice and bright everywhere, and enemies take radiant damage while in the aura, and you get saving throws against fiend and undead spells.
Is that something you can flash on and off, or is it permanent?
It's once per day.
If it was permanent,
like a big,
then that would be...
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd make it going to sleep a bit of a problem.
It would, wouldn't it?
Turn that paladin off.
That's just how I am. Also in the player's handbook, you get Oath of Oath of Vengeance.
Ah.
It's an Avenger!
So should we talk about that?
That's in the bonus episode.
That's in the bonus episode.
Yeah.
So it's nice that I remember being disappointed when 5th was announced and not having Avenger as a class, because I always thought that they were very, very cool.
They were cool. But we still have a couple of oaths to talk about.
Okay.
So, introduced in Sword Coast Adventurers book is the Oath of Crown.
Okay.
So this is your more traditional knight archetype. It's more about society and law. Maybe this one you'd probably get a bit lawful stupid.
You're a society police.
Yeah. So the tenets for this one, law.
Yeah.
Yeah, the law is paramount. It is the mortar that holds the stones of civilization together.
Dang.
And it must be respected.
Oh.
Oof. Loyalty. Your word is your bond. Without loyalty, oaths and laws are meaningless.
Okay.
Oof, making a lot of big comments about society here. Courage. You must be willing to do what needs to be done for the sake of order, even in the face of overwhelming odds. If you don't act, then who will? Which I think that's a lot of pressure to put on one person.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, this one. Responsibility. You must deal with the consequences of your actions, and you are responsible for fulfilling your duties and obligations.
That's fair enough.
So this isn't a fun one, I don't think. Your channel divinity, you get a champion challenge, which compels creatures to do battle with you, and you get turn the tide, which bolsters injured creatures near you. They regain HP equal to one of your mods, I think charisma. At 7th level, you get divine allegiance, which means basically you'll take, when one of your allies takes damage, you'll take that damage instead of that creature.
Okay.
Which is nice.
It's my job to do this.
I'm not doing it because I like you. It's because of the law. 15th level, you get Unyielding Saint, which is advantage on saving throws that paralyze or stun. Is like a reference to like people using stun guns?
Tasers?
Tasers.
Huh?
I don't know. And then 20th level, you get Exalted Champion, which I was a bit disappointed in because it's basically like, oh, you turn into an inspiration on the battlefield and get advantage on rolls and stuff. And
It's just a bunch of mechanics rather than flavor.
Like the one have got like a big burst of cloud, one of them turn into a big tree, or like your skin turns to bark, and that's just like,
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, in the Vengeance Paladin at your level 20, if you do get cool angel wings.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
So those are all the good ones. But there's some
there's
nasty
others in
oaths
the
as well.
in Xanathar's guide, right? There's
Uh,
a fresh new. I don't remember.
I didn't see anything about.
Yeah, no,
I looked at
no.
all the oaths and okay. So Oath of Conquest, introduced in the 2016 Unearthed Arcana, and then later in Xanathar's guide. It was all about aligning yourself with like archdevils. It had like a warlocky kind of feel. You were nasty, in case you didn't get that from the archdevil or the conquest. So here are the tenets of the oath. Douse the flame of hope.
Oh, God.
It is not enough to merely defeat an enemy in battle. Your victory must be so overwhelming that your enemy's will to fight is shattered forever. A blade can end a life. Fear can end an empire.
Oh, God.
Rule with an iron fist.
Stop the voice. Do a normal voice, please.
Okay. Rule with an iron fist.
Oh.
Once you have conquered, tolerate no dissent. Your word is law. Those who obey it shall be favoured. Those who defy it shall be punished as an example to all who might follow.
Cool.
Strength above all. You shall rule until a stronger one arises. Then you must grow mightier or meet the challenge, or fall to your own ruin.
That's fair enough. That's very circle of life kind of thinking,
right?
isn't it?
So for your channel divinity, you've got Conquering Presence, which basically means everyone around you is frightened.
Much like I was just then.
Yeah. And then you get Guided Strike, which you attack, you see what it is, and then you can decide to use your Guided Strike, but it's before the DM tells you if it hits or misses.
Right.
And then you get a +10 on that roll.
Oh, damn.
I know, right? I'm just like, what? What? I mean, at a low level, that is huge.
Yeah.
That is super huge. Oh, I'm gonna yawn.
Whoop.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was really genuinely like, what? That seems okay. So at 7th level, you get Aura of Conquest. If someone in your aura is frightened, then they take damage each at the beginning of their turn and are slowed as well. So obviously combining that with your Conquering Presence, that's very, it can count as well. Then at 15th level, you get you get Scornful Rebuke. those who dare to strike you are physically punished for their audacity. The actual literal words from the book. Basically, whoever hits you takes damage. And I'm like, okay. It's a very dramatic way to word that. At 20th level, you get Invincible Conqueror.
Right.
And you magically become the Avatar of Conquest.
You just become a big old guy.
I don't really know what Conquest would look like personified, but there you go.
It would be just a big one.
Big beefy.
Yeah, I can't even think. That's kind of hard, that, isn't it?
But now things get a bit awkward.
Okay.
I was going to talk about basically there's two oath things left. There's Oath of Treachery left, and then the Oath Breaker.
Yeah.
And I assumed that Oath Breaker, I wouldn't have to talk about it too much because
that would be included in Blackguard.
That's when you fall and then you become a Blackguard. But the Oath of Treachery, this one was added in an Arcana, and was it added in Xanathars?
I don't think it was in Xanathars.
No, I don't think. Yeah.
I don't remember it being anyway.
And I was like reading this one, and then I was like, oh, well, the Oath of Treachery is probably the Blackguard one, so I'll talk more about the Oathbreaker. But they're both terrible. They're both terrible.
I always thought that Oathbreaker was the equivalent of Blackguard in thinking.
Well, so did I, but
because like Conquest is kind of like, I thought Conquest and Treachery were kind of similar.
Treachery is all about like just like breaking your oaths and being nasty.
Sneaky
and,
Jerry.
Yeah, you're like nasty to your friends and stuff.
You still swear to do that though, right? So you've made an oath.
It's really awkward. So I was going to be like, oh, well, I'll put Oath of Treachery in the Blackguard episode and I'll talk about Oathbreakers more. Because obviously, like, basically a paladin who breaks their oath, they have to atone and repent. And I guess they do that through RP because there isn't really a way to do it mechanically. There isn't just a spell you can cast anymore.
There's a little box in the DM's guide if you want that.
Oh, is there?
If you allow a player to choose the Oathbreaker option, you can later allow the paladin to atone and become a true paladin once more. The paladin who wishes to atone must first shed his or her, or their, evil alignment, and demonstrate this alignment change through words and deeds. Having done so, the paladin loses all Oathbreaker features and must choose a deity and a sacred oath. Could be a different one.
Okay, yeah. So that's still
it is
mostly
all
through
roleplay,
RP,
isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. I like that. I'm not saying I don't like that. But yeah, the Oathbreaker description. Have you read the Oathbreaker description?
No.
An Oathbreaker is a paladin who breaks their sacred oaths to pursue some dark ambition or serve an evil power. Whatever light burned in the paladin's heart has been extinguished. Only darkness remains.
Oh.
And if that ain't a Blackguard, I don't know what is. So I'm just going to talk about both of them in the Blackguard episode because
that makes sense.
Because they're both Blackguards. What the hell?
While we're on the subject, just at the very end of this atonement box, just while we're sort of close to it, a paladin who breaks their sacred oath a second time can become an Oathbreaker once more, but can't atone.
Oh, yeah, that,
no second chances. No third chances.
Fool me once, shame on you. Shame on me.
Fool me twice.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
You've done it.
You've done it. Well done.
Stop it.
10 experience points. But yeah, that's kind of it. You know, paladins are really cool, I think.
There's a lot to them, isn't there?
There's so much to them. And I skimmed over a lot of it. I was like, you know, if you really wanted to, though. I mean, I could have read that whole Paladin's handbook in advance second, but I didn't because it sounded all the same.
They're a good class. They're a class that has... It's both a positive and a negative. Like, they have built into them, like, baked in naturally quite a obvious way of playing them.
Yeah.
And that can be a real strength or a bit of a weakness, depending on who's playing them. Because, like, you've got a direction to go in. It's like, I am good, I am just, this is something that I believe in.
I want to help people.
Part of my class is that I've sworn to do that.
Yeah.
And did we actually talk about what happens if you break your oaths? Like... That's how you fall. Like it's breaking your oath rather than doing alignment. Yeah, I think
I mentioned that.
My brain's completely gone.
No, it's all right.
I've distracted myself with my own But yeah, having that as like a built-in thing as part of the class fantasy, like a way of acting as part of the class's whole concept, can be a negative as well, because it's kind of hard to make different paladins.
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
Well, I think even if you think back in early editions, like the sort of stereotype of like, oh, it's a noble knight who
Exactly,
acts
yeah, yeah.
lawful. I think like obviously it's a class with restrictions on it for a reason, because obviously they are OP and not everyone should run around being a paladin. But I feel like, I mean, obviously like RPing wasn't a super big point in the early editions.
Especially not when it was being put together.
Yeah. But I feel like it would have been hard for anyone to make a character in the early editions that was a paladin that wasn't the sort of stereotype of like, oh, I'm a noble knight. I like Charlemagne. No, Charlemagne. Oh, God.
Yes.
Sorry, I was just like, no, it's Charlemagne. And he's like, no, it's not. I think you get that to a certain extent with maybe every class, because obviously there's that's what makes classes so good.
There are stereotypes associated with each class.
And stereotypes aren't necessarily bad.
No.
They give you a foundation to work on. But I do think with Paladins, it's been much harder to break, because there's that sort of that stigma about like, oh, well, if you're not this exact paladin, you're going to fall and
you
lose
stop
all your
being
powers.
a paladin. Yeah.
Reading some of the articles about it and about people's experiences playing paladins, it seemed that like everyone should have been rejoicing like in 4th edition when the alignment rules changed, but people were so attached to the idea that, oh no, paladins have to be lawful, because it had been like 20-30 years.
A while.
Probably more than that. Maybe because
it's 1974 or 5.
30
something.
30 something years, and they were so like, and people complained about it, even though they'd been complaining about being stuck in lawful and lawful stupidity, and they still complained about getting the free alignment.
Yeah.
It's free alignment for you. You can be whatever you want.
Yeah, usually removal of restrictions makes people happy, but
I know.
You know.
I do think it's a good class. I know some people don't like the 5th edition because there's some levels where you don't get anything. Oh no.
Yeah, spell slots probably.
I think you get like bonuses and like, I find it fine because I think getting something new every level is exhausting for me, the person who is really bad at leveling up their characters. But I know from a crunchy perspective, not everyone was happy with the new paladin because, like I said, they're not the big divine protector anymore. They're like they're not as strong as like healing as like a cleric. They're not as beefy as like a fighter or a barbarian, you know. But that's not the point because, like I said, they're good at a lot. They're a jack of all trades kind of thing.
Yeah.
They're a holy warrior who can also heal things.
They can fight pretty well. They're a half-caster. They can heal. They can ride a horse.
Only if you have the feet.
Only if you have the
You don't get your special mount anymore.
Anyone can get on a horse.
Anyone
it's easy.
can get on a horse.
It's fine.
It's just in original and first and second and basic and third, it was a special horse that was smart and loved you. And for most
Whereas
of you,
regular horses can't feel love. That's one of the things that we
that's
learned.
because they're pure evil.
Evil.
That's why you can't associate with... Oh, no, there aren't any rules about associating with bad people anymore.
You're not allowed to associate with non-good things, which is why they had to give you a special horse, because a regular horse at the time
was
would have just...
evil.
Yeah, and so you would have like sat down on it and it would have catapulted you off like Buckaroo.
Or you would have dissolved it with your, like, special holy powers. And you would have been sat there just like, oh, I'm sinking.
I saw the bit glue,
oh, my
innit?
horse is shrinking.
Oh, no.
Now it's gone.
I've melted the horse. Oh, what have I invented? It's sovereign glue. We did it. Right, this is the end of the episode. Thank you for doing a listen.
Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this dive into Paladins. I'm probably not going to tackle a class again for a bit because I still have to research so much.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing bonus episodes for a while.
The foreseeable future.
We'll figure out how we're going to space them
we'll check out
out
some subclass ones when you least expect it.
Ooh. Pacha!
Pacha.
Pacha! Anyway, please, if you like this episode, leave us a review, give us some 5 stars, tell us how much you liked it on Twitter or iTunes.
Where can they leave official reviews, Sammy?
iTunes,
That's
on
cool.
Google Podchaser.
Oh, yeah.
We're on Podchaser, so be nice to us on there.
How do they, if they want to follow us on social media?
Oh, yeah, you can follow us on Twitter at Roll History. You can follow us on Instagram at Roll History. And if you have any comments, if you have any cool stories about being a paladin, or if there's anything we've missed that you think is really cool that we should have talked about, email us at rollhistory@gmail.com.
But be nice to us.
Be nice to us, because I'm really tired.
Please be nice to us, please.
Please be nice to us, Mr. Listener. Sorry, I said Mr. there, but obviously...
Yeah, we don't know you.
Any gender is fine also.
So, in that case, it's time for Paladin. So you are a Paladin, and you're just about to take your holy oath, and you've sworn 2 out of 3 of them, and the rest of the congregation are there. They're all sort of crowded around. They're all just loving it. They're all just they've got big foam fingers on.
Oh,
they're shady,
yeah.
You know?
So I feel really supported and loved. Nice.
And if you could please roll history for me to try and remember the last oath that you're supposed to.
Oh, that's a 4.
And you're like,
dear.
I remember, I've read the oath that it is.
Yeah, that's me.
And you're like, I promise to always betray everyone. Oh, dang it. And you've accidentally now become an oath of treachery paladin.
Oh, no.
Oh, not again.
Not again. Better break
cricket.
my oath and then become another paladin.
And now become a different kind of evil.
No, then I'll become a good one.
A good oath. Yeah, it's one of them. You've done it. Also,
if I break my evil oath, am I then a good oath breaker?
Nope, the end.